Welcome to T Mike TV Reacts, the ultimate reaction hub for the curious, the thrill seeker, and the laughter lover. Here we dive deep into mind blowing conspiracy theories, unravel chilling, scary videos, and share a good laugh with the funniest clips on the internet. If you're ready for a roller coaster of emotions, hit that subscribe button, like and comment, and join our growing community. Let's react, explore, and laugh and have a good time together. Now, without any further ado, let's get into the video. If you wish to support the channel, Cash App is available. That's some crazy videos.
When did the North Pole go from being this
Start here.
or this to this? Yeah, so when did it go from being four rivers, four big giant islands, and a big fucking magnetic rock in the middle to this? And this one is,
I have a question real quick. Why are all these old maps that are so similar way different from the maps that are currently out today? Think about that one.
what was his name? Cornelius de Jones.
I have more
This was
questions
in
too. More questions.
1593. So all three of them depict the North Pole as being four islands.
This is mind blowing.
Okay, with the magnetic rock, black rock, Lucas Negra in the
see that?
center. Okay, and this one's just covered up, but it was the same. You got the four rivers. People will say the Mercator's map
All of them are the
was
same.
fictitious, even though
But now,
these maps show
it's so
like,
magically
there's
covered up
you know,
with
it's
snow
sitting
and
out
ice
pretty
and
close. It's not perfect.
whatever they
It's
use
close.
to crop out
But you're
pictures
telling
and
people
images of
that built these
Google
amazing
Maps.
structures that we look back on and go, how the fuck did they do it? Didn't have boats to map this shit out. If it's so easy to prove that it's fictitious, just give it an aerial shot. Give us an aerial shot of the North Pole. Now look really close. We've got this island right here, which is
But this is crazy,
this
y'all.
island right here.
See how
Got
they
this
lining
island
up?
here,
And these maps are
which
over
is
hundreds
this
of
island
years
here.
apart.
This one here is this one here. They're the same. And if they can get all this
These
right,
similarities.
why is it that
Until we get to the current
wrong there
maps.
just a little bit and this is all false? When did the North Pole go from being
The war for Tartaria was not just a battle, it was the violent restructuring of reality itself, a civilization wiped from the record, not through conquest but through the rewriting of time. The year was 561 before the war, before they added 1,000 years to the timeline, before they buried an empire beneath layers of deception, leaving only fragments, maps that no longer match our history, architecture that doesn't fit its era, stories that seem to lead nowhere, and one painting, one image they allowed to survive. The celestial
video
battle over Nuremberg
brings a lot of questions to my mind.
exist. Eyewitnesses saw the sky erupt with warfare, massive black spheres, rods, and unknown machines engaged.
Think about this real quick. See the pictures, the photos. There's something in the air. UFOs, UAP, what do you want to call them? Something ain't right.
Engaging in aerial combat. It was documented. The people saw something they weren't meant to see. A war fought not for land, but for the control of history itself. Objects fell from the heavens, crashing to earth, burning.
Objects falling from the heavens, burning up.
In that battle, what knowledge was taken from us? Tartaria was not destroyed in a war we were told about. It was removed.
And I do notice in a lot of the videos I've done in the past, I keep coming up with different things about Tartaria. And I'm still trying to find more about that myself. Like, was the mud flood and all that stuff real? Continue.
Its past cut out, its legacy turned to myth. Cities buried, their first floors swallowed by earth. Entire civilizations folded into new empires with false origins. Great fires, the world fairs, the endless cycles of destruction followed by suspiciously rapid reconstruction, all part of a process, a ritual of erasure. flood may not have been a natural disaster, but a deliberate weapon, a liquefaction event, a frequency reset, a global.
And now that I'm thinking about it, y'all, when I think more about Tartaria and things of the past, I got another video I'm working on that's showing some more quote unquote Tartarian structures. But recently they came out with some information about the pyramid, about finding structures up under the pyramid that goes down into the earth, and then structures up under that structures, and then another. I mean, was our history buried? I mean, that's a question, but back to the video.
Burial. What they could not destroy, they buried. What they could not bury, they rewrote. If time itself has been altered, then what year are we truly living in? What world were we meant to inherit? Tartaria's technology, its understanding of energy, its architectural mastery, none of it fits into the timeline we've been given. What if this empire had unlocked free energy, a system that did not require rulers, scarcity, or control?
And here we go, back to another. I know I keep pausing, y'all forgive me, but you know, this is what I do when I see something that just, when it comes to my mind, free energy. They got rid of Tesla behind free energy. I've showed videos about the World Fair where they talked about different things, and I don't know, y'all. Or I be diving into these different quote unquote conspiracies, and I don't believe in conspiracies. It's just information that I may get before other people get, but so on and so forth. You get it. But the more I get into history and stuff, the more questions I come up with. So, you know, I mean, how many of you guys coming up with, like, when you watching these videos, like, how is that possible, and things like that? Leave that in the comment section below, y'all.
What if its existence threatened the very structure of those who claim power today? If the rulers of this false timeline could erase Tartaria, what else have they erased? And what happens when we start to remember?
Probably gonna ruffle some feathers, but black people are not African, meaning that the descendants of the enslaved peoples of the Americas are not descendants of Africans. Also, black people are the Aboriginal people of the Americas, meaning the descendants of the enslaved people of the Americas are the descendants of black Indians.
Things to make you think.
And finally, black people are the original Jews, meaning descendants.
Think about this. Out of all the ethnic groups out there, all the classes of people out there was only one group of people that was reclassified multiple times. And there's a reason behind that. And unless you're willing to open your eyes and do the research, you're not going to know. But yeah, she's on to something, y'all.
Of the enslaved people of the Americas are descendants of the Egyptian slaves who were Hebrews. And I know somebody's gonna say, but black people can't be everything. I beg to differ. Nobody's ever told you that multiple things can be true at the same time. Go do your research. Probably gonna ruffle some feathers, but black people are not African, meaning.
Research, y'all.
Don't tell me God bless you. Where you get that from?
Now, I'm going to try to back it up a little. I might not get it just right, y'all, but this is something that's plagued me for years. Like, God bless you. Growing up, they had me believing that was of God, and that was something that he was, you know, you see somebody, God bless you. No, 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 no. It turns out that that's not actually in the Bible like that. For sneezing and yeah, what how he break this down, it makes me rethink a lot of things about y'all. Check out what he's saying. Let me see if I can just back it up just a smidge.
African, meaning
Y'all check him out. Listen to what he's saying, y'all.
Don't tell me God bless you.
Music by
Where do you
Quinn
get that
Flo,
from?
by the way.
Because there's no verse in the Bible that tells people to say God bless you when they sneeze. That's because it's a ritual.
Put a link
During the 14th and the 15th to the 16th century, there was a disease going around, killing millions of people, known as the bubonic plague, is what they call it.
Makes sense.
People was dying from this disease back to back. There was two ways you could tell a person had this disease: by looking at the boils all over their body, and the most important one was when they sneezed. When they sneezed, that was an early symptom of letting people know that they're catching this disease and they're about to die. The Pope was the one, I repeat, the Pope, not God. It was the Pope gave an order to tell these people, God bless you. Because one, it meant you was about to die. Two, it also stood for warning off evil spirits. And three, good luck. So this is a ritual that turned into a tradition. It never came from the Most High Elohim. Not to mention, every time a person had sneezed back then, they would put crosses on their heads, because they say when you sneeze, you're sneezing out your soul. So they will put crosses on your head so the devil won't come in you. It's a ritual. This is just another form of superstition. You know, knocking on wood, throwing salt over your shoulder, breaking the mirror, you get bad luck, crossing a black cat. All that is superstition, and that has nothing to do with the Bible. And what's crazy, our ancestors had us doing
Guys, let me know if you can hear me.
practices.
Press 1 if you can.
Passed down
2 if you
from
can,
generation
so I
to
know how to
generation.
readjust this.
This is Lucifer. This is from Lucifer. This is not from the Most High Elohim. All these practices started with the Pope. And not to mention, it was the Pope that brought in all these pagan holidays.
So who you guys
which was pagan and was Christianized to make it seem like it's good. Now, I ain't saying there's something wrong with saying God bless you. But when you say God bless you only when someone sneezes, then that means you're following man's tradition. Follow the Bible, don't follow man.
I gotta do a video about this pyramid and the stuff they found, y'all. It's coming.
So I heard this guy say this because he said
And another thing, y'all. I need y'all to bear with me. Like, these videos I be getting and putting together, the crazy thing about it is that I will actually have these videos before most of these other reactors get the videos. But because I'm not proficient in putting them together and doing edits and putting videos out, they usually drop theirs before mine. I tell you, sometimes it's disheartening because it's like, man, if I knew how to work this thing like these other guys do, I'd be dropping the videos way before them. But I'm hoping you guys are rocking with me, and, you know, thank you. But back to the video.
alphabet is a spell in itself. And this is how
We've covered that in a few videos too.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody's trying to get your attention. A, B, and C, death.
A.
Like you're seeing death.
B and C.
Know? So it's A, B, and C, death. D-E-F. G, your G, which is your inner
hold on
God,
1 second, you guys.
G
I hate doing this because I don't know exactly what I'm doing right now.
LMN is element. Element is under operation. OP. Your questions.
Alphabets
Q.
is a
Questions
spell.
are at rest. RST.
Because
he said the U.
Y'all biting.
The U has been changed to the V.
Y'all feel this cap.
Okay, and then they doubled it. Even though in the English language we say double
cat,
U, but in
just type
other
cap
languages
in the
they
comments.
say double B. But anyway, we're back to our alphabet. So they doubled the U, and then they X'd it.
Trying
Why?
to get this video out,
keep
but I
listening.
keep getting interrupted. So
What y'all think about that?
I'm
I
not
mean,
sure how that's
like,
gonna
I can
work
say it
out.
again if you want me to, but y'all can also rewind it. But tell me what y'all think about that.
Okay, y'all, I'm back with another one. They say I gotta make them a little hard.
All right, I had to throw this in here because when I came across it, it made me like, oh wow, I thought this was pretty freaking cool. But y'all check this out, man. Make sure you squint.
This one right here gonna blow your mind. This one gonna make you
What do you
think.
see?
Okay?
Beautiful castle,
When I come off the
mountains,
screen,
hills,
squint your eyes just a little
trees and
bit.
stuff.
Tell me who you see.
But what do you really see? Crazy thing about it is once you see it, you can't unsee it, even if you unsquint. It's pretty
How
cool,
the
though.
fuck did the most popular movie of all time hide this in plain sight? And no one even noticed, just watch.
They always tell you, they say there's a rule for the elites. They gotta let you know what they're gonna do before they do it. And they do it in multiple different ways. Television, radio, music, movies. Check this out.
Shut your tie hole. Oh, what? Ranger Rick, you gonna shoot
Truth
me?
in plain sight.
There's some kind of electrochemical communication between the roots of the trees. Like the synapses between neurons. It's more connections than the human brain. Get it? It's a network. It's a global network, and the Navi can access it. They can upload and download data.
This is real stuff,
At
y'all.
sites like the one you just destroyed.
And is that not the exact same thing that this guy said before they took his podcast down?
Most people, especially young people, probably don't realize that they're walking around right now at about 55%, maybe 60% of
Video
their true
came
state
out.
There
Didn't
is
see him no more.
a nutrient, amino acid, substrate, compound, an element missing from their body that if they knew what it was, would make the difference between them being an average person and being a superhuman. Well, supplement. It's called L-theanine.
So I did a little more
Crazy.
research and I found this Shark Tank episode. And this is exactly what they were talking
Now,
about.
I've
Just
never
watch.
tried it,
How long does
but
it take
I'm going to
be
order.
effective? 5 to 10 minutes. So the people who try our product really love it. I gotta tell you, I am so freaking hyped right now.
This is what they were chewing on. It's called NeuroGum. It uses a blend of caffeine, L-theanine, and B vitamins. The L-theanine
Hey, you guys
counteracts
give
the
it a shot.
negative
We'll
effects
try
of
that if you
caffeine,
have the
keeping you in that sweet spot, allowing you to enter the flow state. And if you don't believe me, there's been a lot of studies
will
showing
try
that
it,
this
type in
combination has a
NeuroGum.
massive effect on cognitive function. Whenever you chew
If
this
you
stuff, be
wouldn't,
ready
type
because it's
in
almost like that
NeuroGum.
movie Limitless. After like 5 to 10 minutes of chewing on it, it's like those procrastinations melt away and you're actually able to get shit
I would
done.
try it.
Whether you take this before the gym, before you study,
I
or
would do
do
a
any
little
kind of
more
work, you're
research,
gonna be
but
moving at a
research I've
faster
done so
pace.
far, I
The
would
only
try
problem is every time Joe Rogan shouts this stuff out, it literally sells out immediately. But they might have just restocked, so if you see an orange cart somewhere, you may want to check.
Crazy, huh?
Hear me out, fam. Hear me out, fam. Yo, listen, this video's not gonna be for everybody. This is
Only those that know will know what he's talking about. Most of the people, unfortunately, won't get it. But when he started talking and he made the statement the first time and I thought about it, like I said, they tell you what's going on. They put it in the movies and everything. We just look at it as sci-fi. It's not real. The willing suspension of disbelief is what allows us to enjoy these movies the way we do. But pay attention to what he's saying, y'all.
only for the woke people that have been down that rabbit hole. I'm talking about way, way down that rabbit hole. Now, y'all know the story of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? It's about some turtles that live in the sewers that enjoy eating pizza. Reptiles who live underground that eat pizza. Now, if you woke enough, you know there's a certain group of people that use the code word pizza to describe certain individuals, right?
Mathing yet? Spooky.
And their enemies are Bebop and Rocksteady.
Underground.
Now, Bebop is a certain type of genre of music, right? And Rocksteady as well. Who created that music? What group of people?
It's a hell of a rabbit hole, people.
And look how Bebop and Rocksteady dress.
And we're just getting started.
But yet they made them goofballs. Not very bright. Go figure. Looks like y'all need to realize who really is the good guy and who really are the bad beings.
Man, get in here, get in here, get in here. What if I told you that the Trail of Tears never ended? And what if I can explain to you about this place right here, stole land from the Black Indians? Well, you're about to learn this secret today. But we gotta start back, which is the 1940s, and the secret behind how we got this place. The construction of in Arlington, Virginia, in the early 1940s led to the destruction of the East Arlington and Queen City, African American.
I'm not sure if you guys are slow reading or fast reading, but did you read what he just, so I've noticed over the years, it's been a lot of places that were made that was once the community of my ancestors, my peoples. Central Park, Lake Lanier, Pentagon, among a host of, we're going to get into that too, but y'all, this is like a little emotional for me. How you guys feel about this?
Community, as the War Department used eminent domain to acquire the land.
That's crazy.
Means stealing, because we never went by eminent domain. Effectively wiping them off the map. I'm going to take a screenshot. Now, who had the land first and what tribes? As you can see, state recognized tribes today. The land was historically the ancestors' home of the hunter-gatherers of these tribes. And as you can see right here, the Pamunkey tribe is Chris Brown. But you can take a screenshot.
Can you guys hear me?
No tribes currently reside in Arlington County. There are 11 states that recognize the tribes in Virginia, including the historic Potawatomi tribe located nearby in Stafford County, which is now European skin, and some black peoples too, but mostly European skin. Now let's start from the beginning. Established and formally dedicated by the U.S. government in 1863, the Freedmen's Village was located on the land surrounding the Arlington House, and sprawling antebellum plantation, inherited by Robert E. Lee White, Mary Ann, and as you can see, Ralph Curtis, and where the Lee family lived for a number of years. They remained the object of the founding of the Freedmen Village. And as you can see, I'm gonna take a screenshot. But I say this to say that we have owned 99% of the lands around North America that was stolen by each part of the government and put us in projects and reclassified us as African American. But if you'd like to donate $1, greatly appreciate it.
Well, I want to say thank you for hanging out with me.
Let me tell you a true story. Make sure watch this video to the end. What is going on in the District of Columbia?
But
this video is for entertainment purposes only.
I'm documenting you.
No.
What you doing here?
What is that?
What's going on around
What is your business? Look at this
Those
shit.
that hung around this long, y'all the real ones.
Me either. Never seen it.
And if you didn't hang around long enough, you're gonna miss this announcement.
She's over exaggerating. Come on.
I'm gonna be giving away $100 as soon as I reach 1,000 subscribers, and the only criteria to enter is to make sure you subscribe. Make sure you say like on all the videos going forward.
Shut up!
And
Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes only. That lady don't know what she was talking about. She was exaggerating. Those were just black trucks driving around.
Leave your cash app.
Shut up! You see what's going on here,
I will
guys?
be picking a random
Get ready.
subscriber.
Stop playing with me, son. It's not a
to
game out here,
receive
guys. I don't know what's going on.
Once I hit 1,000
I'm trying to figure it out. Because
Come
apparently,
on,
to me, it looks like it's just trucks driving around, stopping at every corner. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game out here, guys. And that lady was acting up. She was screaming too much. Over-exaggerating. Always was a truck with lights. Nothing to see here. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game out here, guys, and you know what's next. Matter of fact, I don't know what's next. None of us knows what's next. Every day is something new. Don't you say it. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game out here, guys, and you better watch out for District of Columbia. Nah, I'm just playing, guys. I'm on my way there right now. But I tell you one thing. If I'm ever out there and I see black trucks with red and blue lights, I'm going to go the opposite way.
Again, thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate your time. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.